I've got two fish at once. I don't know what to do. Hi, Eric here. This morning I'm in the sleepy little town of Ta Khmau, which is just a little bit south of Phnom Penh. And the reason I'm here is because it is quite close to my favorite fishing spot. So let me show you how pretty this little town is. Look at that. You can see the city out there in the distance, way out there. And this is just a charming little promenade next to the riverside. You got people already fishing here in the morning. What a nice little town. It's really quite a lot like a typical countryside town, except that you are within 30 minutes of Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Quite nice. Before I go fishing in this little town, I usually like to just stop at the Starbucks beforehand. I really enjoy the Starbucks here. I'm surprised that a town this small has one, and I've never really understood the hate for Starbucks. I mean, it really shows that Cambodia is coming a long way, that there are now Starbucks in quite a few of them in the bigger cities. You know, it means that people can afford them. So I say, great. And I can just sit here and look at this really nice Starbucks, which is very beautiful despite being in a small town, and look at the really lovely scenery that is just all around me in preparation for my fishing trip, which the lake is only 15 minutes away. That was a great breakfast. Off to fishing. Some nice countryside out here. Wow, they've really improved this road. Last time I was here, it was a wreck. And here we are. Wow, they have seriously upgraded this place since I was here last. So it used to be that all they had was one floating place that you could fish, and then all along this lake you would just fish from shore. But now they've gone and they've seriously renovated things up a lot, so that all along the shore here you have just tons and tons of little fishing cabanas. Look at that one right there, for example. So here I am in my little fishing cabana, and you can see that there's, looks like catfish, big catfish, all over the place out here. And then you can put these down if you just want to sit. You can sit in a nice chair. And so here's my gear. Oh, look at these. Yeah, right, like these are nice too. But I prefer to stay out of the sun. Another thing that you can see is the prices of the fish and the things that you might want here. So these are the prices of the fish per kilo. So if you get a tilapia, they're $2.50 per kilo, and the striped catfish are gonna be also $2.50 per kilo. These tinfoil barbs are quite expensive. They're about $5 a kilo. And then here you can find the prices. So if you want a whole case of Hanchor beer, 24 Hanchor beers, $20, not bad. And you can also order food here as well. For my fishing gear, I have this net, my tackle box, and two of these fishing poles, including one of these. And although people laugh at me for having a kid's pole, I'm sorry, I just grew up with this kind of bait casting reel, and I love these. And so, yeah. Most importantly, though, is what I'm going to be fishing with. I stopped at a place called Osbake and bought their old bread. Literally, it's moldy. It's moldy, but it's still soft. And the fish love this stuff. All you do to catch these fish is you take a chunk of bread that's nice and soft and you wrap it up in a little ball right around your fish hook. Really just squish it on there. And then you're ready to catch some fish if you got a bobber, which I do because I guess I'm just a kid at heart. Well, I really think that's enough chit chat. Let's start fishing. There we go. Got one already. It's not big, whatever it is, but let's see. All right, here we go. We got here a little catfish, and actually, I don't know what this is actually called, this particular kind, but you gotta watch it because they have little spines in all their fins, and they will hurt you. Now, the good news is that all of today's fishing is going to be strictly catch and release. And so we can say goodbye to Mr. Fish. Mr. Fish is going to be happy to go back into the water. Bye, Mr. Fish. Swims away, not a care in the world. Let's try it again for something bigger. All right, round two. There we go. This one's got a little more fight to it. Definitely bigger. Ah, there we go. We have here a bigger version of the same fish. Not real big, but still. Back he goes. Swims away with great zest. Fish number 3. I don't know what this is. Fighting at the end, though. We have here another little catfish, okay? And, I mean, he's not happy. He's making sounds like, bark, 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 let me go, let me go. Okay, no problem, buddy. Goodbye, little guy. There he goes. Ooh, this one's really fighting, too. Wah! And he broke my line. I'm not hurting my little fishy friends. I'm just putting them right back. There's no eating of fish here today. Gotcha. Wee. Now this one's fighting a bit more, a lot more. A lot more. Oh, it's one of these spiky guys. They can be hard to extricate from a net. Okay, Mr. Catfish goes back home to his family. And there we go. Another way to fish for catfish or big tilapia or any large fish is to take one of these, which has this hook here, and then these 3 additional hooks right here. You just take a massive hunk of bread, and really squish it on there. Like this isn't enough. Like we're talking about, you just make a giant, like a tennis ball of food. Okay, this is going to be for a big fish. This is not going to be for the little fish. Although the little fish can eat all your food, it's, you know, this isn't what you're shooting for. Like really squish it in there. You got to have soft bread. Then you just cast it out as far as you can and let it sit on the bottom. It's important to set your drag all the way down because it is possible that you can lose your fishing rod this way if you're not careful. So I'll just let it sit there, and if you start hearing the roar, then you know something's on there, okay? So you can just let that sit while you're fishing. Oh yeah, already. Pretty big catfish, biggest one yet. All right, Mr. Catfish, back you go. Bye-bye. I've got two fish at once. I don't know what to do. What? I've got two fish. I got two fish. This has never happened to me before. Help! I don't know what to do. I'll let this one get tired out on the bobber pole. Not the situation I was expecting. Come on. Okay, one. I got one in. Sorry, fish. You just gotta stay there for a little while. Catfish can live a long time out of the water. No harm, I promise. Ah, did it get off? It got off. Look how close it was. Oh. Oh. What happened to my hook break? No, it just got off. It was a big fish. I almost had it. Oh. It's nice, right? Oh. Ah. Gotcha. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's dragging it out far. Don't go under the dock. Gotcha. Ooh, Ooh. And one more of my fishy friends. Okay, off we go. Well, this is a first for me, I gotta say. What do I have on my line here? Two fish. I got two fish on my line. Has this ever happened to you? Comment if so. Okay, we're gonna set these guys free. Spiky one first. Towel needed. There. Okay. Still a little bit tangled up there. We don't want that. And whoop, sorry, little fish. And this one is ready to go. Time to go home, Mr. Fish. No worries. Whew. That is a first for me. This is what they feed the fish. Massive amounts of old cabbage. They have been taking truckload after truckload of old cabbage all day long into this lake. And so this is how they can feed all their fish, just like that. Last time I came here, this lake wasn't so stocked and managed like it is this time. So that explains why it's so easy to catch fish. Well, I think I'm going to call this the last fish of the day. So this lake is definitely stocked. But if you enjoy catching fish, this is a great place to go. So I'm going to show you on a map where this place is if you like it. I've been here before and caught much bigger fish in this. I've also caught smaller fish in this, and I've caught several different species, but today seems to be the day of the catfish. But if you enjoy just catching fish, then this is the place for you. I'm going to put it up there on the screen so that you can go and find it yourself, just a little bit south of Phnom Penh. It's a lovely, lovely place to go fishing, and you can drink drinks, and you can eat food, and you can even take fish home should you wish to pay the price. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, like and subscribe and come back for more.